All right, we're ready to get started again and kind of wrap things up for the weekend. So first of all, I guess again I want to say thanks to all of you for participating this weekend. So thank you very much. And again, thanks to the judges. We only have a couple that were able to stay longer, but it's thanks to you for the extra effort to stay. So thank. Okay, so yeah, it's been an amazing weekend. I actually, when I came in this morning, there were a few people like in the fetal position, curled up on the floor on seminar room A. It was amazing to see all you guys accomplished over the weekend. Inspirational, really. And when you start with nothing but an idea and end up with the amazing, presentations that you gave today, it's really quite inspiring, and this is exactly the kind of culture that we're trying to foster with this event, is to get people thinking outside the box and collaborating in these interdisciplinary teams. Some teams up here were, a dozen people. It was quite phenomenal, and I know some of you even merged teams because you had common interests and so forth. So it's really amazing to see. Before we announce the final winners, we have a couple of brief presentations that we wanted to just also kind of share their thanks and perspective on what occurred and what they witnessed this weekend. So first is from Persistent, our premier sponsor. If somebody could come up and just give a couple of minutes on your perspective and why you've been involved in hackathons all over the world for so long, and you continue to be supporting us here at Sinai. So please.
So thanks, Kevin. Thanks, Dr. Janice. Thanks to the entire Mount Sinai Hackathon committee. This is our 4th year. Absolutely wonderful. And thanks to the judges. But most importantly, I want to thank the participants. I think, you guys were great. We have been seeing hackathons all over the world. We are a small 10,000 people company. As our CEO loves to talk about us, we are a boutique with a scale, right? What we do is we do work with folks like you in doing really awesome stuff like what you were thinking about. One of the examples that I give to a lot of this healthcare type of hackathons that we do is one of the companies we were working with, they were able to do risk prediction score on lung cancer, right? How important that is. Just think for a moment. I think a lot of you were giving ideas that are just great. I think the audacity of thinking what can be possible, what you can do, and that's where healthcare is so different from a lot of the gaming hackathons we do, right? We talked about gaming, but with gaming with an eye at what it can impact from a healthcare standpoint, right? So fantastic to be here. I think, this weekend was a great eye-opener of what all you can do, and I'm sure this is just the beginning. So best of luck to all of you. Thank you once again.
Thanks very much. And I'd just also like to invite Dr. Scott Friedman, the Dean of Therapeutic Discovery here, to say a few words based on his perspective. It's with his tremendous support that we've been able to put this effort together through the year. Yeah.
Thanks, Kevin. Hi, everybody. I know you're dying to hear from me and not find out who the winners are, so I'll be brief. You've been thanked a lot, but I haven't heard anyone thank the people who have been working on this for an entire year. So some of them you know already: Janice Gabrilov, Kevin Costa, Anthony Costa, Rama Iyengar, Leila Fatah, Louise Lammers, Jacqueline Laws. Did I miss any? Najib Abdullah, Joe Borello. You should know that they were meeting every week for 8 months. Every week. So the things that seemed so seamless and seemed to work together really came about because of a lot of hard work and planning and teamwork. And there is the operative word. So we started this event as part of a larger effort to spur innovation at Mount Sinai. This event 4 years ago as a kind of a kernel of an idea. And where it's gone since then, thanks to not just the organizers and the judges, but in this case, thanks to you, has really been stunning. Certainly, we didn't expect ideas to come anywhere close to being commercially viable. But in fact, as in past years, we heard some things and saw things that I think really have some traction. And even if they don't, what I hope this leaves you with or embeds you with is the enormous potential, not only of each of you individually, but also in working together. There's an old African proverb, stop me if you've heard it, but the proverb says, if you want to go fast, run alone. If you want to go far, run together. And I think in this case, the power of your synergies, of the teamwork that you showed, your flexibility, your creativity, that should really leave you feeling like you have enormous potential to do this again, to do it better, to do it with different people, and even to solve different problems that you may not feel equipped to handle right now. And so besides everything else, we hope this is really confidence building for you. I can't end without saying that we're very proud at Mount Sinai of fostering this kind of a culture. It's extremely important to us. We're a great institution, not just as a hospital, but now as a healthcare system, and equally importantly as a graduate and medical school. And so this really is an embodiment of our values about teamwork, innovation, following your passions, and doing great things. And in our world, that means improving the lives of patients and their families. So with that, I'll close. Again, thank the organizers, and I look forward to hearing about the winners. Thank you all.
So just to echo Scott's really eloquent comments, we're going to be announcing the finalists. We don't call them winners because all of you are the winners. And the ones who have won the most are the faculty. I'll just tell two very brief vignettes. Jennifer Hudson. How many of you know Jennifer Hudson? She's an Academy Award-winning singer, musician, a diva, if you will. And she was voted off American Idol before even the partial finals, early on in the process, as not being the right fit. But she had resilience, perseverance, increasing confidence, and she made it to the top. So just remember that. There are finalists that come and go, but all of you are winners, and if you really believe in the projects that you presented today, you're going to make them happen. And a good example of that is one of our judges. One of our judges was not a finalist. But she's taken her idea forward to forming a company and is a TED Med 2020 research scholar. So now with that being said, I will talk about our three finalists. This was a very tight year. The presentations were terrific. You incredibly incorporated the feedback that you got from the practice judges, so that also deserves a round of applause. So our first finalist is the group Deliberate. Will team number 5, yes. Team number 5. Here you come. Your check. Oh, cool. Yeah. No, give it back. Oh, the money isn't in the bank? All right. Oh, yeah. Hold it slightly lower. There you go. Okay, good. And perfect. Thank you. Congratulations. Thank you. Our second finalist is George. Georgia. All right, just a little bit lower, and good. Thank you. And our third final team is Deep Brain Precision. I want to remind everybody that we will be having in the first quarter of 2020 an innovation showcase where the final teams and an additional team, a wild card team, will have the opportunity to compete before a panel of entrepreneurs and VCs. So all the other teams that were in close pursuit, we want to hear from you. And we want you to go after that wild card. We're here for you to help you with your projects. And really, a round of applause to everyone. Thank you so much for making this a great success. It's really been our honor and privilege to get to know all of you. And thank you once again.